So for those of you who need a recap from the last bit of the story, I flew into London from the United States thinking I was going to start this worldwide adventure, but going through immigration they immediately put me in a detention box. You know those little boxes that you see when you're going through immigration and you see like 4 or 5 people and they're sitting in that box and you're like, oh, those guys aren't getting in. Yeah, that's where they put me. And then after that, they put me through a detainee room where intermittently through 8 hours I was being interviewed by this behemoth monster lady who basically just insulted and berated me and then told me in her professional opinion she didn't think I was going to get in. Well, turns out she was right. So what they're going to do is boot me out of the country. It's not getting deported because I'm not there illegally. I was never actually in the country because they didn't let me in. If I wanted to, I could try to come in the next day. I mean, they'd still kick me out, but I mean, I could. What they've got to do is send me back to my country of origin. And since I flew in from the United States, that means that they can't get me a ticket for 3 days. It's not like it's local and they have flights leaving every hour. 3 days. It's going to take a while. The problem with that is, what am I going to do for 3 days? What am I going to do in the meantime? What are they going to do with me? They're going to incarcerate me. But, conveniently, Gatwick Airport has adjacent to them, and, quote fingers, Immigration Detention Centre. It's absolutely jail. The slammer, the clink, the big house. I don't care what you call it, it's jail. Believe me, I've been in jail, I know what they look like. Huge concrete structure, 30 feet high, chain link fence, barbed wires around them, steel doors keeping people in and out, guards, patrols, lookout towers. But you know, there is a rather nice flower bed out in front, so I guess maybe... No, it's jail! Now here's something I'm just going to say right now. I don't want to make it seem like London is racist. Once again with the quote fingers, because, yeah. But for the people going in, it did seem like I was a lighter shade of brown than the rest of them, if that makes any sense. Like when I was in the initial detainee room when I was being interrogated, I noticed that there were an awful lot of Qurans and those really ornate rugs for Muslims to roll out and pray to Mecca on. Like, just because they discriminated against their religion didn't mean they weren't going to keep supplying them with everything they needed to keep practicing it. Otherwise, how would they know who to discriminate against? You kind of got the feeling that, well, I don't want to say racist policies were an act, but maybe it was just, you know, religious persecution or something. I mean, that's not something London would be known for, right? And this was a fact, believe me, that was not lost to the men who processed me in.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since we had an American here.
Yeah, so long.
Who the one that could even speak English, for that matter?
Oh, man.
They looked at me like I was a unicorn that just popped out of a birthday cake at a bachelor party. They were so excited to see someone from the States that they took an extra 2 hours just to process me.
You must have done something really screwed up, innit? Oh, so screwed up, innit? Oh, innit? Oh, innit? Innit?
The tank they put me into has about 2 or 3 floors and about 50 cells in it, and I'm getting there in morning time when everyone's getting out and eating the morning chow. And if the guards who processed me in were surprised to see me, the way the inmates reacted when they saw me was what surprise wanted to be when it grew up. I walk in and they immediately surround me, wondering what I'm doing there.
Look, it's an American.
What are you doing here, American?
What are you doing here, American?
That's what I said.
You must have really screwed up.
Oh, so screwed up.
And thus begins my first day of incarceration. Hi guys, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment below. I'm making these things, just doing it because it's fun. So if you like them, just let me know, because otherwise I just feel like life is empty. And what am I even doing here?